Y'all look at this. This is crazy. This is happening right now. Look at this. It's supposed to be a first world country. You got out there people acting like fucking apes. It's embarrassing. This is crazy. What is going on? What is this? What is this shit? They're just random cars. What is this? Like, that's just that's a regular ass car. Like, as far as I know, like, this is a regular ass car. He just sitting here doing this. And by the way, even if it's not, he didn't know that. Look at this. Undercover? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Yeah, arrest him? Yeah, he's not discriminating. Well, you need to put this dude in jail. Like, this is the thing. Why is this guy not being arrested? He's openly attempting to kill federal agents in LA. And you don't even know about this shit. They're actively looking for this guy throwing rocks. Really? Well, which one? There's 50 fucking guys. I strongly suggest you turn yourself in. It's only a matter of time. Well, where the fuck is the police? So you got this. Look. They actually went and turned this shit into it. Just shoot him? I'm gonna be honest. You sitting there throwing bricks at people and they shoot you? I say that's a rip bozo. You should not be throwing bricks at cars. Throwing bricks at cars? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's a fuck around and find out situation. A self-defense? Yeah. It's attempted murder? Yeah. Like, I don't know how we let this shit happen. Like, this is not a big deal at all. Just whatever. Move on to the next one.
I'm Giovanna Lotta. You're taking a live look at one of the protests.
This is from yesterday. I want to go to the ones from today. Because there's more of them. Obviously, like there's a whole new one. Let me see if I find a new one. And this is 2 hours ago. Here's another one. Let's get it. You ain't never gonna see a shit happen in Texas? Probably happened in Austin. They probably have this shit happen in Austin. Like, what is this? I mean, aren't these emergency vehicles? At least some of them? This is nuts. We seen this? We seen part of this. No, this is the same thing as we looked at before, but it's a different one. Yeah. Do you think this could resort in civil war or civil unrest? No, not at all. I think this is a problem. They could solve this problem in 24 hours. Like, this is a 24-hour solution. But they just don't want to do it. Easily, yeah, easily. And they have time left over. It's a GTA 6 car? Yeah. People don't realize an insane minority of people doing this? Yeah. Well, that's the problem, is that, like, you have this one, like, in my opinion, I think this is, like, pretty much a single-digit minority of people that are doing this, and, like, how do you let these people run wild? Yeah, this is nuts, man. Majority at this point? No, it's not. This is like a... Where's this music? Oh, it's this here. Let me turn this off. Sorry, I thought there was something else going on. Yeah. See, they go and they say this shit, right? They say shit like this. Let us be clear. Anyone who assaults or impedes a federal law enforcement officer or agent in the performance of their duties will be arrested and swiftly prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Where are they? Where are the prosecutions then? Where are they? When? When, like tomorrow, like next year? Like, this is insane. This is third world country bullshit. Yeah, exactly. Crazed leftist tries to block. Look at this. Look at this. We can't watch that. I don't want to watch the guy get run over. But like, I mean, honestly, this is insane. Like, you're trying to get in front of a car like this. And I got to tell you, I don't have any fucking sympathy. You are trying to get in front of and stop a car like this. This is insane. A U.S. Marshal bus. You have to get these people and put them in fucking jail. He survived. You can't win them all. What's this?
Where all of this is playing out right now, where our ground camera is.
Look at this.
They're going to have to get through this.
Oh, here we go.
Two of those SUVs are now essentially going around this.
This is nuts, man.
Protesters. This really could turn extremely.
This is crazy.
Right, I'm seeing one of the doors open.
Oh, they're shooting out the window
on one of those vehicles.
What is this?
It's hard to tell if that's.
Look at he's out. He's playing around.
Oh, but we're right now seeing some agents with the federal government come out, and they're trying to make way for this bus. Right now.
Yeah, kidnappers, not protesters. Yeah, bro, this is not like, and this is the problem. Is like, it's really a vocabulary problem. This is not a protest. Like, whenever you're whenever you're destroying property and throwing bricks at people and, like, you know, fucking getting in the street and making sure people can't drive, this isn't a protest anymore. Like, this was a protest. Now it's not. And so that you got even more of this.
Vantage point that we would not have without having helicopters there in the sky. Look at this, Austin.
Mexican flags?
Mexican flags. The line of law enforcement agents there.
Yep.
During this face-off.
Can you imagine how fucking annoying this is if you're trying to drive home? Holy shit.
Appears to be a face-off.
Yeah, and it's tough to tell from a distance, but it looked to be the color of the sheriff's deputies that are creating that wall there. Looks like they're trying to create a.
How long do you think a police or person crashes out and a protester gets shot? Well, that's what's scary, right? Is like, in my opinion, this is what I support, right? I mean, obviously, I don't want them to run people over, right? But I support self-defense. I think that if you assault a police officer with what could be a deadly weapon, you should expect a proportionate response in force. I see no reason that us as a society can morally or ethically tell police officers you have to tank bricks being thrown at you. That is outrageous. Nobody should have to tank a brick. Nobody should have this happen. Blocking someone's way is also self-defense because you stopped me from going where we're trapped there. Where am I supposed to do? Yeah, no, I get it. But, like, I don't want to see people get hurt, right? I mean, I can make a joke or say some bullshit, right? But, like, I don't actually want to see this happen. But the reason why it happens is because nothing else happens. Like, the escalation is the problem. It would have never gotten to this point if these people had gotten arrested right as soon as they started popping off. The problem is that they haven't gotten arrested. They've been able to just kind of run wild and with no consequences do this stuff. I'm surprised no one's going to try yet. Yeah, exactly, right? And so that's really the issue. No one wants anyone to get hurt, but if you're right-minded, you got to take people in their lives more seriously if they find themselves in front of a moving vehicle. Yeah, exactly. This is the new normal unless they get arrested. Exactly. Yeah, and I live in LA, and the people organizing these riots with buses or giving instructions to people how to get weapons and Facebook, other similar websites, it's extremely funded. Well, the problem is, like, so if it's so funded, why can't the FBI figure out who's doing it? Why can't they, if there are instructions of getting weapons to go to, like, a protest on Facebook, why can't they find out who's doing that on Facebook and arrest them? It's the FBI because they're the ones funding it. I mean, that's the best example. Like, okay, like, at least that's a conspiracy theory that at least makes sense because nothing else even makes any sense.
They cannot get on that overpass.
You think Democrats should be held accountable for pushing it there? Absolutely not. Democrats are not wholesale accountable for this. Each individual person out there with a baseball bat, a brick, or a rock is accountable for their own actions. It's not Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren's fault that some retard decided to go out there and stand in the middle of the street. It's that retard's fault, and you've got to look at him. Now, unless they're explicitly organizing and telling people to do this, then yeah, of course you've got a conversation there. But let's look at the individual people and who's actually doing this.
At least what looks to be an
That's what I
overpass
think.
to me from our vantage
Look at
point.
this. This is crazy.
So this is obviously causing traffic in the area to come to a standstill. These roads are completely blocked.
So Trump's accountable for January 6th? Yeah, obviously. Obviously, yeah. Like, I mean, why would you even bring that up? Yeah, duh, of course. Like, you see, this is the problem that people like you have. You think this is a team. You think that, like, this is some kind of, like, a team thing. No, it's not a team thing, bro. Like, it's a gotcha. Like, what are you even bringing up? Bobby, go back and ban that guy. Like, what is this? You're going to bring that up again? Yeah, this is insane. Even, like, I thought he was, right? Like, because, I mean, I think he could have done a better job keeping people under control, etc. But it didn't happen. That's fine. But overall, yeah, absolutely. People are responsible. Yes. It's a rule of law. They always bring up January 6th. Do you know why? It's because they don't have any other examples.
Protesters have been gathering now for 2 hours, and it's hard for us to get our bearings.
Of course they bring it up.
Because we've been watching the images from the ground all this time, and now we see this shot from the sky, and it's tough for me to distinguish if this is, I don't believe what we're looking at this second is the exact same scene that we've been watching for the past couple hours.
I don't believe so.
What do you think happened on January 6th? It was awful. January 6th was really bad. I mean, I've said this 50 fucking times. The thing is that a lot of people try to bring this up. Like, I don't give a fuck about January 6th. That shit happened years ago. The people that did it went to jail like they should have. And they were in jail for fucking years. Like, if they had been tried for those crimes, the majority of them would have probably gotten out earlier than if they were sitting in there in the first place. They were pardoned? Yeah, but I know what is the criminal amount of time that you have for, like, getting in trouble for that? It's like probably 3 to 5 years, and they were there for 3 to 5 years. That's pretty fucking fair, guys. I'm sorry to say.
Hey, todo va a estar bien, papa. Hey.
Jesus.
I'm not doing anything.
Hey, why the
Hey.
fuck are you
Yep.
choking him, dog?
Hey, look at that. Hey, he's choking him. Hey, look, hey.
This is
Hey,
nuts.
I'm not doing shit. Hey, I'm recording. Hey, it's all being recorded, pa. It's all being recorded. Dale,
Uh-oh.
dale.
Oh.
Dale, I'm not doing anything. I'm right here on the curb. What you gonna do? Nigga ain't put the fucking bags down. Niggas, you ain't gonna do shit. Hey, déjalo. Hey, just let it be. Déjalo, papa. Déjalo, papa.
Yeah, people are just losing their fucking minds nowadays. It's absolutely insane. And I'll see if I can find any more of these. This is the same one from today. This is Brick Boy. This is crazy. Like, insane that this is even happening. And like, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, right? Rest the record recording. Yeah, exactly. These dudes don't give a fuck about cameras? Absolutely not. And so resisting arrest warrants force? Yeah, of course it does. They probably allow these protests to happen since they know it makes the Democrats look bad and hope the people living there will switch sides during the midterms. I mean, like, maybe. Like, that's an optimistic outlook on it, right? I mean, in my opinion, I just think these people are fucking morons. But, like, I mean, you could be right. But let's see if there's any more of this in general. But, yeah, it's just crazy how much this is going on, right? ICE will not stop and promises arrests for federal agents. Promises arrests. Like, Jesus Christ. How many promises do we fucking need? Yeah, like, I'm so sick of these promises. Like, oh, it's gonna happen. Like, this has been going on now for months, man. Yeah. All promises, no action. Yeah. What is this? Like, what are you doing? You're just destroying random shit. This is nuts. Yep. Look, they're helping. Why do this? They do it because they think they can get away with it. That's the reason why. They all think that they can get away with it, and so they do it. I'm going to look at a couple more, then we're going to look at some other stuff, okay? A lot of these guys are not getting laid. Yeah. There's not an excuse so they can demolish shit? Yeah, exactly. Left-wing fatigue, can't wait for the next right-wing landslide next election. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Like, anybody that supports or tries to make an excuse out of this shit, I would never vote for them. Like, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing, man. I've been living in California the last 40 years. Look at the history of California since the 80s. I mean, again, like, that's just really... looking at the stuff from going on in your country from the outside, it really looks like it's just red versus blue. Actual politics, future of your country, and the well-being of your citizens are just side quests. No, the problem is that... the problem with is the amount of alarmism in media and the emotional escalation of all rhetoric in media and also in politics. Like, everything is elevated to the most extreme and most, like, the worst possible thing, right? That's what I think. Mm-hmm. How is it not on the politicians that brought this chaos here? You regularly support murder and SA charges for everyone involved. Why not now? Oh, I do. No, I do support them, but, like, that's like a secondary effect. Like, that's like a after the dust settles effect. Like, what I'm saying is, like, you solve the immediate problem of the people that are doing it, and then you figure out anybody else that, like, kind of caused it to happen later on. There's a lot of black officers there. I wonder what's the excuse for the rioters then, since a lot of riots are very much race-based in a sense. Kind of ironic. Yeah, I mean, like, again, like, it's just... I think, again, majority is, you know, the same group of people. They have jobs? Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, police officers have, like, are of every race. Of course. You know, like, minorities, if they agree with them? Yeah, that's it. It's like getting in front of a car like that. I mean, like, how, like, when do you, like, at what point do people like this start going to jail and getting arrested? And this is a Home Depot? Is this actually a Home Depot? I don't think this is a Home Depot. Is it? Damn. That poor dog. I didn't even see the dog. See, like, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, right? Is like, how do you as a, like, as a government official, how do you let this shit happen? Right? I mean, like, I don't understand it at all. How low can the human IQ be? Pretty low. Pretty low. As you heard him, it'll be George Floyd all over again. Well, I mean, I think the solution to that is the same thing that they should have done back then. Just call in the National Guard and arrest the people that are committing the crimes. Anybody who wants to protest, it's totally fine. But you can't destroy property in order to protest. They should have done that back in 2020. Like, the fact that they didn't handle the George Floyd protests properly, I think isn't an excuse for them to not handle these protests either properly. Because I think these protests are going to do the exact same thing again. But white people riot and destroy property whenever their football teams win? The last time that happened in, what do you call it? The last time that happened in, I guess, France, there were a lot of different races of people there. Like, it was not just like, oh, are we really going to act like it's all white people over in Europe? It's absolutely not. I mean, you just go look at the tapes. Go watch the tapes. Like, it's not even it. Uh-oh. Protest is one thing, but rioting's another thing? Yeah. It's crazy to me that this violent minority of leftist extremists isn't being dealt with by the authorities. It's very crazy to me too, because here's the issue: is that every day that you don't deal with it, it gets bigger. Every day that you don't clamp down on this stuff, it gets worse and worse and worse, and it makes you look worse too. Is this chaos in Austin? Well, I don't know what it's like in Austin. I have no idea about Austin. Yeah. Yeah, you want a civil war? No. What do you think this is? Do you think this is a 50-50 thing? Do you think average people support throwing bricks at police officers? Absolutely not. The entire premise of this is just outrageous. Absolutely not. Yes, you do? No, they don't. Like, this is, again, any sort of polling or anything like that. This is a 90-10 issue. This is absolutely not. Like, it's more than 1% that support this. Yeah, sure. But it's like probably 5 or maybe at the most 10% of people that support this. It's insane. Like, there's no civil war that's going to happen over the police officers arresting people for throwing bricks at cars. Like, what are you even thinking? Again, it's so fucking embarrassing that it's happening. Absolutely so embarrassing.